Mr. Sanjay Sahay at this point in time. Mr. Sahay, of course, an absolutely disturbing case, but I want to understand from your perspective, sir, given the sort of videos that are now doing the rounds, what does one make of this particular case? If we were to believe that the CCTV footage is indeed true, where does that take the case?
See, primarily we have to start with that all CCTV footages. I think 3 with Kanchan had posted is available at the time of the registration of this case. 1 or 2 other videos we are talking about. And finally, the CCTV footage which has come from outside is also supposedly a public domain CCTV. Besides that, at the entrance of the Fortis Hospital also, there will be some CCTV for sure. So all the footages or videos which are available and which are claimed to be basically recorded from this particular gadget or that particular gadget or a CCTV, the authenticity of all these video footages has to be validated. It has to go through a forensic examination. That's point number 1. That will throw up also the timestamp, the clarity of the timestamp. And with the clarity of the timestamps, we will be able to get a clear storyline of the whole thing. That will finally bring us to a place wherein we will have some fair idea of this very, very intriguing sort of a case with regards to the final thing. With regards to whatever has been happening since last 9 years, I think a couple of other things have also come. And that is that this fellow had an extramarital relationship. These 2 ladies, they have come back to their parents' house. Panchayat intervened and the Bhati family, I think they apologized and these girls went back to their in-laws' place. So those things are accepted. I think so far there is no contradiction regarding it. The final point is as to where this last incident started, which means the actual murder. We might talk about diary, that is perfectly fine. But the actual main case is that of murder. And that murder, whether who has committed the murder, the crime and the criminal has to be connected, and as it stands now, the most important evidence which can link the two is the video. We thought that the video which was provided by Kanchan, that was the final video and everything gets over with that and most of the investigation will happen on that, but that does not seem to be the case. From 5:42 p.m. to 5:47 p.m., VIPIN was outside as per the video available from the CCTV there. And that is nearly the same time or exactly the same time. And his movements match with going to his house. And Devendra and other people who carried the victim to Fortis Hospital, there will be documentation there also. So at every end, we have both the technical evidence. As of now, the technical evidence cannot be validated from an evidence point of view, from a timeline point of view, from the investigation point of view. But point to point, we have technical evidence. There are also people at nearly all these points where things have happened, leaving aside what has happened exactly inside that house. So at the entrance of the Fortis Hospital, somebody would be there. She would have been put on because she had 70% burn, she would have put on a stretcher and things, and the people would have accompanied. So that also gets known to people. Outside the grocery shop and all that movement that transpired, there are people who are visible in the video and they can certainly be contacted and the police will be doing exactly the same. There are also claims that the cylinder burst or things of that nature. I think that can be found out on the circumstantial evidence there, and the doctor on the panel will be able to bail us out whether it was because of the gas leak or cylinder gas burst or some inflammable material which was poured on her. So I think the evidences are all there. Now it has to be pieced together from a very, very technical, forensic and circumstantial point of view. And I'm sure that the local police will be able to do the same. There's another picture which has come of the last rites of the victim. And there seems to be some cordial sort of a thing, and where the in-laws are there in that particular picture. So I don't know, after a ghastly murder of this nature, that picture does not gel with our understanding of things. Suffice to say, this is an intriguing case. Evidence is there. All sorts of evidence is there. Now, how it is pieced together and brought to a level where finally the narrative given by the police at the end of the investigation is so solid and so well substantiated, and the timeline is also put in perfect place so that it goes through the judicial scrutiny and finally the case gets convicted.